And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Well, the weekend is official. You and I are feeling it. We're in for a treat tonight. Getting to see some of the best young talent in this NBA.
No doubt, Kevin, the superstar potential on the court is here tonight, and it is immense. We got players. Destined to become some of the league's biggest names in the next couple of seasons. I'm pumped.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Simmons. Williams is out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Claxton throws it down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Nice shot by Thompson.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Moore against Thomas. Outside, Simmons. Thomas passes to Simmons, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
And he can't hit the second. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Johnson outside. Pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Harris against Williams. Duran with the screen on Williams. On the wing, Thompson. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good on the triple. Thomas got 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And competitive spirit coming out of Cade Cunningham right now.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Cunningham looking it over. Kick out to Moore. And another 3 for Detroit.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Out to Harris. This one for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Johnson outside. Claxton sets the screen for Johnson. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Simmons inside the line. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Detroit leading by 3. Harris a screen on Simmons. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Williams gets the bucket.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
But whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Bogdanovich out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
A good sign here as Stewart showing he has the range to step back and do that.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Clowney, trips down the breakaway slam.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Bogdanovich against Beasley. Beasley sets a screen for Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here he goes. Here's Stewart. Outside Hardaway. Ivy on the wing. Hardaway is screen on Schroeder. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nifty move. And Stewart lays it up and in. Stewart's got 5 now.
Shooing off all the contact, Stewart able to get through with an aggressive play.
It's Schroeder with the drop. Yep, it counts.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Beasley dishes to Ivy. Beasley against Bogdanovich. Outside Hardaway. Beasley kicks to Stewart. Lets it go from the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Beasley with the steal. Ivy on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Beasley finds Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. A three ball. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nets. Fires the three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Really outstanding job by Schroeder there to go with the pull-up jump shot. If he's hitting those consistently, the defense might be in trouble.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Back to Ivy. In the corner, Reed with it. Ivy with a screen for Beasley. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
If you get the ball to Bogdanovich where he has room to operate, he can usually come through with a bucket.
Beasley kicks to Stewart. Here's Ivy. That one's off, still out of sync. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Malik Beasley. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in totals.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brent, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
There's Schroeder. He's got 8. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Nets. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants it. Talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Then it's Thompson, then it's Cunningham, and it's Moore in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Back to Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Thomas surveying the D. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Harris against Johnson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Johnson's got his second basket. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Shoots. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 6. Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Johnson. 3 from the inbound. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kick out to Moore. It's up a 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Nick Claxton. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
So fast of foot on the run, Asir, tough to catch.
Harris against Thomas. Williams up on top. He has 5. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here's Cunningham. They trail by 3. On the wing, Harris. During a screen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the floor.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The drive by Schroeder. And the layup falls. Schroeder's got 10 points.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
Pass to Fontecchio. The three-pointer no good. Nets leading by 5. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Reed a screen on Schroeder. Sasser can't hit.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
He was all alone on that one. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Schroeder dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Clowney. Back to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the defense had to know that was coming. Bogdanovich wanting revenge and getting it just like that.
Beasley against Bogdanovich. Now Sasser. To the wing right side. Fontecchio passes to Reed. Pistons passing it around. Just 2 to shoot. Off baseline J. Stewart misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here's Fontecchio. It's good. Fontecchio's got 5 points so far.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Sasser. So for Brooklyn now, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Clowney in at the foul. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Brooklyn on defense. Through the contact from Lowe. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Schroeder outside. Finney Smith finds Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Schroeder outside. And it's in there. Schroeder's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
Here's Sasser. A rebound by the Nets. Watford's got 5 rebounds tonight, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Moore outside. Inside. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
Coming on to the floor for the
So it's the Pistons now. It's a 13-point game. Cunningham passes to Durant. From deep, Moore. Rebound by Williams.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Moore against Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Williams from outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Williams.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Right side Simmons. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. The tray. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Thomas against Moore. Oh, what a play by Thomas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Dennis Schroeder.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
The 3 from Thomas. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
It's stolen by Duren. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Thompson. Pass to Moore. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. From deep three-point land, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
Well, both
of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
absolutely, BA. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Marvin Bagley. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Jordan Poole out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carrington in at the 2. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. There's Cunningham with a 3. He drops it from range.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot. He put some rage into that one, BA.
You're telling me. And here's Detroit. Knocked away. Stolen by Valanciunas. Cuts off the pass. And now the Pistons in transition. Moore shot is off. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Now here's Thompson. Harris on the wing. Thompson, a screen on Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Bagley. To the inside. Here's Coulibaly. The shot off that time. Good D by Harris. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Moore. And here's Duren for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with JB Bickerstaff. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Coulibaly. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Fires for 3. Harris misses. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Poole, right side. Pass to Carrington. High post, Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot. To the left wing. Wide open look. And it's in there.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Cunningham. Duren, the pass to Moore. Harris outside. To end the drought. Thompson finds Harris. Offensive rebound.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Outside Coulibaly. It's Poole on the wing. No points so far. Back to Coulibaly. Out to Bagley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. .116 left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. Cunningham passes to Harris. On target from range.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Pass to Carrington. uses the glass on the layup. Carrington's got his second bucket on the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Cunningham, right side. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left now in the first quarter. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to Valanciunas. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
That's tipped. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so in the game for Washington, we've got Sarr, Kyle Kuzma out there with Kispert, then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Kispert. A nice shot by Fontecchio.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Stewart, a screen on Bey. Shot clock at 6. Beasley, the pass to Stewart. Back to Beasley. Shoots in deep. Uses the glass to drop it in. Beasley's gotten his first basket of the night.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Kispert outside. There's the screen by Kuzma. Kispert's shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Ivy against Brogdon. This one for 3. And Ivy gets a 3. Ivy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Bey. Back to Brogdon. Inside. Here's Kispert. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Sarr. Back to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Got a hand on it. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Reed passes to Ivy. Back to Reed. Fontecchio outside. Picked by Reed. The 3 is up. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that. But then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul. Now Brogdon. Pass to Sarr. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Okay, Malcolm Brogdon getting off your feet in a hurry and leaving no doubt.
Fontecchio with a screen. Pass to Stewart. Fontecchio outside. And here's Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fontecchio from the arc. And Detroit another 3.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Brogdon, the pass to Bay. Over to the left wing. Here's Sarr. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Sarr's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Beasley, pass to Reed. Fontecchio inside. And here's Ivy from the arc. Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Brogdon. Ivy goes in. Back to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Kispert. He's guarded by Beasley. Tries to keep it alive. Kuzma, right side. Kispert on the wing. From downtown, fires in the triple. Kispert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Simone Fontecchio.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. Denied.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
5 on the clock. Harris a screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. That 3's off the mark. The Wizards trail by 5. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Thompson. 11 feet out. Cunningham looking it over. It's stolen by Poole. And here they come for the tie. And that one's good. Koulibaly's got 7.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Out to Harris. It's rebounded by Washington.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Duran with a screen on Bagley. And here's Harris outside. And the three-pointer goes. Harris has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Bagley. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington, no good. For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Duran the screen. Here's Cunningham. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Carrington. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good. Positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Stolen by Thompson. Poole against Harris. Cunningham up top. Out to Harris. Off target from three-point range. The Wizards trail by 6. Left side, Coulibaly. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Brogdon against Ivy. Bay left side. From behind the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. Detroit leading by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stewart outside. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Stewart finds Ivy. Now here's Fontecchio from outside the arc. Gets a 3 ball to go. Fontecchio's got 14.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and...
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Detroit on top. They lead by 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Sadiq Bey, Kyle Kuzma out there with Sarr. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Here's Stewart to the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Fontecchio. And Detroit another 3.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Ivy passes to Stewart. On the wing, Ivy. The floater. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. And here's Kispert from the arc. Here's Sarr, and they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kispert. Kuzma with a screen on Hardaway. Second chance effort. Kispert's shot is good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Hardaway, the pass to Reed. Back to Hardaway. From downtown. Offensive board. Ivy against Brogdon. Second chance shot. Fontecchio outside. Clock at 4. Here's Reed. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Washington ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the...
The Wizards trail by 6. Poole outside. Pass to Carrington. Here's the 3. Tries again. No good. Poke loose. It's stolen by Poole. Good D by Duran. Here's Cunningham. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Over to the left wing. Here's Carrington. He's watched by Cunningham. And there's the screen. The Pistons clear it. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it's Poole with a rebound. Poole's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Cunningham, a screen on Poole. Pass to Duran. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham steps on the gas. He shoots it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Dialed in. Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Here's Carrington. He's watched by Cunningham. Bagley for 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Moore passes to Thompson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So for the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Duran, and it's Stewart in for Harris. Sarr's checked in for Washington. Brogdon comes in for Poole. Moore passes to Stewart. It's Reed, high post. Valanciunas on him. Here's the teardrop. Count that one, Reed.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Brogdon, the pass to Sarr. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, he did it in France, and he'll do it here, too. Sarr showing no hesitation being a rookie.
Koulibaly with it. Picked up by Cunningham. 40 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team second.
There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Carrington. He's watched by Cunningham. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. Free throw, no good. And so it's Detroit with it. 2-point game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Thompson. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. To tie it up. Oh, he got it! He got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. The Wizards making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Ivy. Here's Fontecchio. Oh, drew them. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the...
Personal foul.
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first of 3 is good, and that gives them a lead. And the second free throw drops, and it's a 2-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Three-pointer, Kispert. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Detroit.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. And you think... about the future of this great league. Certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bagley. He's out there with Koulibaly. Jordan Poole is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carrington in at shooting guard. Simmons can't get it to go. Here's Carrington. Thomas covering. Carrington, that's good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bagley the screen. Pass to Carrington. Now, here's Valanciunas. Rebound by Williams.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And here is Williams. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Pass to Poole. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist from Poole.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Williams. Claxton the pass to Simmons. 4 on the clock. Oh, Claxton in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Tipped away. Valanciunas with a screen on Thomas. Here's Carrington. Off target from three-point range. Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Johnson dishes to Simmons. It's Thomas on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Clock is at 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Poole against Williams. Out left to the wing. And it's Carrington missing. The Nets with the lead. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Valanciunas. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Thomas. Nice move. And it's Carrington missing. Outside Thomas. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Claxton finds Thomas for the three. Bagley with the rebound. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. For three. Simmons with the defensive effort. Williams outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Johnson. And easy 2 points on the way.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Dennis Schroeder is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here's Schroeder. Following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. Pass to Finney-Smith. That one off the back iron and out.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And here's Kispert from the arc. To the left wing. Bay wide open, and he fired. Good on the three-point shot. Bay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Bay after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hits the three-point bomb. Kispert's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Here's Finney-Smith, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record. Over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
Now, here's Brogdon. Bay. Here's Sarr. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Washington basketball.
Washington with the ball, leading by 5.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sorry, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Nobody near Schroeder. And it's off from 3-point range. Wizards leading by 5. Bay passes to Brogdon. And Sarr throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. In the corner, it's Brogdon. With the second effort, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame, plus add to his game.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And it's Schroeder missing. Wizards leading by 5. Pass to Kispert. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Watford with it, working on Bay. Here's Clowney, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
With his size and how deceptively quick his first step is, it's tough to stay in front of Brogdon when he's driving into that paint.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Five on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets trail by 6. So on the floor for Washington, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the 2 guard.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Thomas with the steal. Right side Simmons. Johnson outside. To the paint, here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
On the wing, Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Wizards with the lead. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And stolen by Thomas. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Poole against Williams. There's the pick. Poole finds Koulibaly. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Carrington. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Williams. Back to Thomas. For the lead. Offensive rebound. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Poole. Outside for Bagley. Hands it from downtown. Bagley's got 5 now.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Thomas, good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside, Simmons. For the lead, back to Johnson. Inside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 2 free throws coming up, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coaches.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. Washington leading now by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Finney Smith. Buries it from three-point range. Finney Smith's got 11.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Out to Kuzma. And here's Kispert from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Watford finds Schroeder. Here's Clowney. Kicks it out to Schroeder for the lead. And the Nets, another three. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Got a piece of it. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's the break. And here's Kispert from the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Nets. Watford passes to Finney-Smith. Bogdanovic with it. From deep. He can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Brogdon the pass to Sarr. Kispert wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much if you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Schroeder, and he could not get them. One to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Pass to Valanciunas. Out to the right wing. Here's Koulibaly. Clock at 4. Shoots over Johnson. Koulibaly, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Simmons. The teardrop falls in.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Poole with it to the wing on the left. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Sarr. Koulibaly with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. It's 2-on-1. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Schroeder. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Johnson dishes to Simmons. Nets passing it around. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And a switcher also for Washington. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jordan Poole. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And what an effort from Brogdon on the play, doing whatever it takes to find the basket they needed.
The kick out to Williams. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch. Because that's who's going to come away with this one.
I mean, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons passes to Johnson. Outside for Thomas. Simmons sets a screen for Thomas. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brogdon. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Koulibaly finds Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Claxton. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Valanciunas. To the right side. Pass to Sarr. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, Koulibaly. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. And now we've got the intentional foul. And Brooklyn making a change. Finney Smith's checked in. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Trendon Watford's checked in for the Nets. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's Sarr. No good on the triple. Left side, Williams. A 3-ball. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Carrington. Can't connect. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
when people... Talk about the future of this league, Stan. Both of these teams are often mentioned.
Yeah, Brian, we're getting a glimpse of what the NBA will soon look like. There are some great young players up and down these rosters. These front offices have done great jobs.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Moore in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Harris. Thompson with it. Claxton picks him up. Out to Thompson. Harris outside. No good with the triple. Now Simmons. The kick out to Williams. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Simmons, the pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harris outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's the fast break. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Simmons with a screen on Harris. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Johnson passes to Claxton. Clock at 6. To the paint. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Count it.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The kick out to Johnson. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Thompson outside. On the take. Out to Harris. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Moore. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Duren, the pass to Cunningham. For 3. Claxton with a rebound. Nets leading by 6. Williams punches it home.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Kept alive. Duren with the bucket. Duren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Thompson with a steal. Here we go, all alone. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Here's Thomas. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here's Harris outside. Another shot. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Jay Ivey is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Paul Reed. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Hardaway, the pass to Reed. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Fontecchio, the pass to Stewart. Fontecchio with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Ivy from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Finney Smith with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Now here's Bogdanovich. Not a lot of room. Missed inside. Pistons trail by 3. For 3, Hardaway. And he buries his first look.
On the break, the defense didn't want to give up anything inside, so he pops it over the top.
That one falls. Schroeder's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Right wing. Fires from deep. And the Pistons, another 3. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Ivy. Puts up a three. Hardaway, no good. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Schroeder. A minute 53 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the bucket is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Fontecchio outside. Pass to Ivy. Ivy, a screen on Bogdanovich. Hardaway with it to the middle. Reed passes to Hardaway. Here's Fontecchio. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
Reed passes to Fontecchio. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fontecchio's got 6 in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Offensive rebound. Hardaway against Bogdanovich. And Tim Hardaway gets a three. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Watford. The three. The rebound by Detroit. And here's Fontecchio. Now Reed. Three-pointer, Stewart. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However... Packs it down.
That is incredible.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
The shake. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. The Pistons trailing. Duran with a screen on Johnson. The three. Buries it from three. Moore's got 6. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. Cunningham with the ball. Claxton picks him up. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Foul beyond the arc. And they're not happy with the call here. Coaches.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Thomas. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And that one's good. Cunningham. The Nets with the lead. Now here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. Sinks it from distance. Thomas has got 10 points in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Cunningham. Launches it. Cunningham, confident in his range.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Claxton with it. Thomas outside. From deep three-point land. That one no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Harris. Can't cash it in from close range. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Simmons with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Thomas from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Thomas has got 11 in the second half. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Moore. He's got 6. Hits the trifecta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Johnson with a bucket.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Brooklyn leading by 4. This one for 3. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Ivy passes to Stewart. Here's Fontecchio. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hardaway. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fontecchio, shot is off. Brooklyn has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. 43 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovich from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Schroeder against Stewart. And here's Schroeder. Watford outside. Three-pointer. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Reed. And he makes it on the layup. Reed's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. We've got Simone Fontecchio. Paul Reed is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Ivy in at point. Fontecchio, shot is off. Nets leading by 11. Schroeder into the lane. Fires the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Bogdanovich passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Bogdanovich. With the 7-footer. Tipped. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. A nice shot by Fontecchio.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Bogdanovich with it. Guarded by Stewart. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Substitutions on the court.
Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Moore. Harris outside. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Harris has got... himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And here's Harris outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Thomas passes to Johnson. The kick out to Simmons. Thomas outside, just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Cunningham. Out to Harris. From deep. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's Thomas from the arc. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. The Pistons have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
It's Thomas on the wing. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 5 assists in the game. For 3, here's Harris. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
They set a pick. Thomas finds Claxton. Back to Thomas. Pass to Claxton. And no good. Good D by Duren. To the inside. Here's Moore. No good on the 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Williams. Oh!
Wow!
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
Here's Moore. Simmons defending. Thompson passes to Moore. Now Duren. Thompson, a screen on Williams. And here's Harris outside. Knocks down the triple. Now Thomas. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. At this point, it just...
Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 is up. Thomas finds Williams. And Williams punches it home. And the Nets lead by 11.
Defensive foul. Ben Simmons. First personal foul. Team 7.
Stolen by Thompson. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. And it's Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard. And here's Harris from the arc. Bagley with the rebound. Poole with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Poole against Thompson. Over to the left wing. No good from Valanciunas. And here are the Pistons. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keefe. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And Bagley saying, I'll return the favor right back at you.
You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
And the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Poole.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Bagley against Thompson. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
No doubt Cunningham has that extended range for him. It's about becoming much more consistent.
Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, Koulibaly. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson in the post. Working on Bagley. Stolen away. Here's Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Moore kicks to Thompson. Out to Harris. Cunningham for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Carrington. Valanciunas with the ball. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And he makes that one. Cunningham's got 5.
Love seeing Cade zip back in transition and doing everything he can to convert on the break.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Launches it. Harris misses. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. On the wing, Koulibaly. Outside Bagley. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. The Pistons leading.
Washington foul. Carrington. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Harris traps in the tray. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Cunningham outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Cool. Here's Carrington. Covered by Cunningham. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Cool, no good. Pistons leading by 6. Thompson passes to Duran. And here's Harris from the arc. Bagley with the rebound. To the left side wing. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Kyle Kuzma, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Sarr in at the 5, down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad.
With the drive, Reed kicks to Stewart. Ivy, no one around him. And another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Ivy defending, and that one's good, Brogdon.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Hardaway passes to Fontecchio. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Going inside. Stewart finds Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot.
Frustrating to go up against Sadiq Bey on defense. He's got length and quickness. He plays tough.
Now Kispert. No scoring in this one. And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there, and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
Reed dishes to Hardaway. Another shot. Count it. Good. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. We're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Pistons leading by 7. Fontecchio with it. Brogdon picks him up. Fontecchio passes to Stewart. Back to Fontecchio. Stewart with the screen on Bey. Driving in. And finished off by Fontecchio.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Brogdon kicks to Kispert. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Kispert's got his first 2 points. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. poked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. And now the Pistons fast break. Hardaway finds Fontecchio out to the wing. Here's Stewart. Still yet to score. Nice move. The offensive rebound. Beasley with it. Guarded now by Kispert. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Beasley. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here is Kispert. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Wizards trail by 6. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, a great job by Brogdon there. Terrific at shooting off the dribble and finding some balance.
Pass to Fontecchio. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Fontecchio's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Brogdon with it. Beasley covering. Kuzma left side from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 6. Reed finds Beasley. And there's the drive.
And the agility on Beasley's drive, really tough for the defense to deal with.
To the middle. Here's Bay. He gets it in there.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Got it off in time, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Moore in at the 2-guard position. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Tobias Harris can knock down shots from a lot of spaces on the floor. He is definitely an offensive threat.
Poole the pass to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. All sorts of time. It's good. Cunningham's got 10.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
Poole the pass to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. Here's Bagley. Pass to Carrington. Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Koulibaly. Here's Moore. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical... specimen is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. And here's Harris from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. And the second free throw, good. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And he nails the third.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Outside to Brogdon. Drills the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 13.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
On the wing, Harris. Cunningham, a screen on Kuzma. They get it back. The kick out to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Wizards have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. In the corner, it's Saar. Bay finds Brogdon. Wizards passing it around. The wide open look here for Kuzma. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pistons leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Stewart misses. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Scooped up. Kuzma outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bay kicks to Kispert. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good. Kispert's got his second basket of the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Fontecchio with it. Here's Stewart. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period it holds in store for us. Wizards trail by 9. Corey Kispert is out there at Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Sard. And it's Bay in at the small forward. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. In the corner, it's Duran. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. And he's good on the three ball. Valanciunas has got his first 3 points of the game.
Don't be surprised if Valanciunas can step behind that arc and knock it down.
Koulibaly with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Kept alive by Washington. Pistons leading by 5. Moore outside. Pass to Duran. Out to Harris. Back to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way. An electric player when he takes advantage.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that'll grow too.
And it's Carrington missing. The Pistons shooting offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Brogdon, and he jams it with authority.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Cunningham on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. To the left wing. From deep, Moore trains the three-pointer. Moore's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Brogdon the pass to Bagley.
Pistons foul.
Pools checked in for Brogdon.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Poole with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Koulibaly off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Outside, Bagley. The three. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He takes it in, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Bagley the pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Duran, and it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Bagley. Valanciunas has got 5 points now in the quarter. Harris looking it over. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Detroit.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. Three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tobias Harris.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Duran finds Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Carrington. Covered by Cunningham. Knocks down the three ball. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Poole. From the corner. The rebound by Carrington. To the paint. Pass to Coulibaly. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Three-pointer. Moore outside. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pistons lead by 18. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you are a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then there's Johnson. And it's Williams in a two-guard.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
And here's Poole. Pass to Carrington. Poole outside. The three ball. Oh, Simmons with the block. Thomas outside. Simmons with it. And it's Simmons with the jam.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Now here's Poole. Back to Valanciunas. It's Poole on the wing. And the three off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Kuzma against Simmons. From the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And that one's good. Coulibaly.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And again, it's the Nets missing. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's Kuzma with the miss. Nets trail by 5. Johnson for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside. And it's Valanciunas with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Back to Coulibaly. Ooh, the emphatic rejection. Thomas outside. The 3 is up. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Coulibaly on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Coulibaly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Claxton can't get it to go. Washington has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Goes back up. Pass to Carrington. Beyond the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
Well, you love to see the intelligent basketball being played by Valanciunas, not just thinking about his own offense, but creating for his guys.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And here's Thomas from the arc. Nets keep it alive. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Thomas from the arc. Simmons, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Coulibaly. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Coulibaly's got 11 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Washington. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, BA, consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Harris LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Nets trail by 4. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Boy, not sure they want Schroeder taking that shot, but you can't argue with the result. That will give them some confidence from distance.
Here's Sarr. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Watford. That misses. Got a chance to tie it.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brogdon, the pass to Sarr. Oh, hey! How about that? And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He's scoreless. Lets the 3 fly. And he stays with it. Watford outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. 4-3. On target from range.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Bay outside. Here's Kispert. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Sarr. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good. Brooklyn trailing. And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Clowney. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Outside Finney-Smith.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
A minute 58 left in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
And he can't hit the second.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No points yet. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And 1:01 left in the second. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Schroeder. Finney-Smith, a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if the defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Down low. Back to Bay. Pass to Brogdon. Schroeder with a rebound. Fires for three. Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nets out in front, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Bilal Coulibaly displaying his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Kyle Kuzma out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Now here's Simmons. And he can't get that one.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busting down the floor and no one keeps up with him.
Claxton finds Williams. Johnson against Valanciunas. Outside Johnson. Launches a 3. It's intercepted. Another fast break opportunity for the Wizards. Here we go. Valanciunas, good.
Shows the ability to read and react by finding an open teammate up court.
It's stolen by Poole. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Possession to Brooklyn.
And the Nets shooting 41% in this game. From deep, here's Simmons. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
They grab their own miss. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 2. Claxton can't get it to go. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's got 12. Kuzma, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Carrington. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 7-point Wizard lead.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Thomas, that's good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Valanciunas. Plenty of space. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. A deep three. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 14.
Boy, this has been a bit of a showcase for Jonas Valanciunas. Over and over, finding a way to get it done on the offensive end.
Thomas passes to Williams. Fires in the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The kick out to Kuzma. Here's Carrington. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Thomas. Back to Valanciunas. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Johnson. Back to Simmons. And here's Johnson for the tie. They get it again. Here's Claxton. And the layup is good off the glass. Claxton's got his first points of the night.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And there's the lob. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Thomas, that's good.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Poole. Valanciunas. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. The kick out to Poole. They need this. Here's Valanciunas. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Jonas Valanciunas, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Well, Brooklyn's shooting about 41% on the floor for Brooklyn. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Clowney in at the 5. Now here's Bogdanovic. Watford with a screen. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bagley for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
From deep, Sarr. And Watford pulls it down. Nets trail by 3. And here's Schroeder outside. Drills it from deep.
Well, he's got the green light to take exactly this kind of shot. You love to see Dennis Schroeder play with assertiveness.
There's a screen. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Bay with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Kispert.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
Sarr. And at last, they get one to fall.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Fires the three. And the Nets, another three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. They lead by 1 outside for Bay. Kispert on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. And it's all from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The shot by Watford, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Stolen. Outside Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Down low. Here's Kispert. Off with the layup. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. Back to Schroeder. The 3-ball. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Schroeder. Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the triple. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Sarr. Back to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kispert from deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Watford outside. Left side, Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 6.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Picked it out of midair. Watford outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. No good. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.